Hello and welcome to Old Nerd Reads Indie Comics. I've recently gotten into 80s indie comics, Eclipse comics, stuff like that, stuff that wasn't Marvel or DC back then. There's a lot of good stuff I'm finding. I kind of ignored it most of my life, just stuck with reading Marvel and DC, but now through going to comic book conventions and flea markets and whatnot, and finding some of these, I finding that I really like them. Finding several that are really good, with creators that you've heard of that have made their way to Marvel or DC and made a big name for themselves. A lot of them started off in these indie comics. This one, Dinosaur Rex, this is put out by Upshot Graphics, which is a subsidiary or imprint of Fantagraphics. Fantagraphics has been around for a long time. They do a lot of trade paperbacks and oversized hardcovers and whatnot, and collections that are really nice. This comic was only 3 issues. It didn't do well. The first issue was in color. The next 2 were in black and white to save money because it didn't sell very well. But this is by Jan Sternad and Henry Mayo. The artwork is fantastic. I don't really know anything else that Henry Mayo's done, but I've got to try and find some more stuff by him because he's really good. It's just a fun kind of adventure, kind of a spoof on 1800s, like Victorian England aristocracy. In a world where dinosaurs still exist. This is a spoiled rich kid. He gets an allowance from his rich uncle, and the allowance suddenly stops coming, so he's running out of money, and his aunt summons him to her estate and tells him that his uncle's missing. That's why the money's dried up. His uncle's gone missing on a dinosaur hunt in Africa, I believe. Cubanongo, whatever that is. But she says that her nephew's got to go find him. And that's what he does. And this is cool. The butler is a lizard. What's his name? His name is Dubada. But it's just a kind of a fun thing. It's a farce, really. But the artwork is really good. The concept is super cool. See, they're at the horse races, but the twist is that they're riding dinosaurs in this horse race. Great artwork. The colors are fantastic. It's too bad that they weren't making enough money to color the next 2 issues, because the coloring is really good. Love and Rockets. That's a indie that I've heard about for years. I've never read it, but a lot of people really like this series. So by the Hernandez brothers, I think. I think there was 2 or 3 of the brothers that worked on this. But yeah, this is the last page of this story, and then there's a second story called The Dragons of Summer. This one is by William Messner Loebs and Dennis Fujitaki. This artwork is really good too. I don't even remember what this one's about. The very entertaining, fantastic artwork. So that's what this series is these two stories. Here's the last issue, and it's considerably thinner. As you can see, we've switched to black and white artwork. That's what it's called. The Dragons of Summer is the backup story. The main story is Dinosaur Rex. But basically, the nephew ended up down in Cubanango, where his uncle disappeared, and I believe he finds him by the end. And there's dinosaur hunting. Lots of dinosaurs. I got to find some more work by this Henry Mayo. His artwork is fantastic. I'm going to find some more stuff that he's done. And here's where they talk about the inspiration for this story. Wodehouse, P.G. Wodehouse. He was a writer in the late 1800s, I believe, and he wrote about a bumbling aristocrat who had a very highly intelligent manservant that would always pull him out of the trouble that he would get himself into, and that was kind of the deal with the story in Dinosaur Rex. Here, this artwork even looks really great with just black and white. I wish it was in color, but the black and white artwork looks really good too. Would you like to have sex with this magazine? Oh, brother. But here's something that, what is it? Where is it? Not on the back of this one. I think it's on the back. Yeah, Critters. This is something, Papa Rick probably would dig this. He might even have these issues, because this is where Stan Saki's Usagi Yojimbo first started. He started it. This was like an anthology series of cartoon animals, and then Usagi Yojimbo was so popular that he got his own title. So that would be something Papa Rick probably would have or would be interested in getting. But anyway, that's the indie comics I read not too long ago. If anybody knows anything about Dinosaur Rex or Jan Sternat or Henry Mayo or Dennis Fujitaka, any fan of graphics or this Upshot Graphics imprint of them, comment down below. I wanna know. Tell me about it. Where can I find more like this? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.